All right. Welcome back to Game Over Cancer, proud supporter of the Canadian Cancer Society. And we have ourselves a little run, a little Super Nintendo game, a little Sony Super Nintendo game called Skyblazer. It's going to be an any percent run by vertz505. And I know they're excited for this, but before we kick it off, we are so close to 2,500. And I know we can meet it tonight. We still got this run. We still got Mario Wonder. And wouldn't it just be a wonderful experience if we hit that tonight? Maybe. All I know is that there's a bid war, and right now Ghouls and Ghosts soundtrack is winning, and that can't happen. I don't know about the runner, but in my opinion, I think we should keep this close. So don't forget, if you donate $5, you can get a chance to win a Steam key, including a game that I made, hey. And $10 can get you into a super fancy Game Over Cancer controller. So if you're looking for some kind of new swag, some new games to play, why not donate? You'll get a chance to win. But here, I'm going to kick it over to our runner, Vertz. Have fun, good luck, and take it away.
Yeah, thank you, and please feel free to interrupt anytime with donations or other information. I'll let you know if there are good times as well. So this is Skyblazer. You'll notice I'm playing on a Japanese ROM. There is an English ROM of this that exists on the internet. However, you usually get like a beta version of this game with the English ROM, and it changes the levels a lot, so it does weird stuff. But we'll get started. We'll go ahead, go in 3, 2, 1. Go. All right, as Catnip mentioned, this is a Sony game, a bit odd, but it's made by the same studio that did Hook on the Super Nintendo, if you're familiar with that one. So we play as Sky. Sky can run, he can jump, and he can attack. He has a single spell that he can use right now, but we're not going to use it for a little bit. It's just there's no reason to right now. You saw me do some damage boost there. That's because we have to face off with this guy, Ashura, with his magical chin here. And he takes us out. But if we have more than 1 pip of health, he will shoot fireballs at us until we don't have any health. Meet an old man here who warns us that we're not strong enough to face Ashura yet. Ashura has kidnapped a priestess in the hopes of reviving Raglan, who is the Lord of Destruction. So now we are on a mission to save the priestess and stop Ashura. Good bit of dialogue here. This is a little password symbol. And the old man tells Sky, hey, use this symbol if you need to come back here. And Sky says, oh, so this will let me come back here? And the old man basically says, yeah, that's how passwords work, you idiot. Really helpful old man character. Does not really like Sky at all. Not much to say about this level. We move through some trees. Interesting mechanic of kind of like falling through the leaves as you move through. It's only used in 2 levels, so it's not seen very often. Then we'll move on to the first actual kind of dungeon-y level of the game. This is the Cavern of Infernus, a very fire-themed area. Gonna kind of damage boost through here. And the big thing with... Oh, hey, don't be like that, man. The big thing with this level is we're going to be doing a zip partway through this level. So when we do that, I'm going to take this a little bit slow. I take it a little bit slow in part because I have a cat who's trying to like settle in my lap right now, which is making it kind of hard to play. But I also had very little health, so I wanted to be a little bit careful. Alright, we're going to do a zip here, I hope. Okay. So I'm going to wedge myself in the wall, get further into the wall, and then zip up. Magic and jump at the same time causes that zip, and then punch and jump. I'm going to blame the cat for that whiff on that attack there.
Just for reference, I'm not the cat.
Yeah. That's good clarity. Yes. Alright, cool, we got it. Alright, so not the best quick kill there. I'm going to blame Cecil for that. I have a counter on my stream that's cat interruptions, and I reset it every year. It's already in the 20s right now.
But can we get it to 30 before the end of the run?
Probably. So having finished that level, you may have seen there's a little cutscene there with some victorious music, and we got a new spell, the Comet spell. Comet is great. It's fast. It's the main reason it's great. Jaws knows I always blame the cat or the controller for every mistake in a run. It's true.
So we need to get you a cat controller.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
That's the foolproof plan.
Foolproof? What could possibly go
It's a cunning plan, yes. Yeah, so this level is an auto-scroller of sorts. There's not much to do here. Don't get hit, don't die is the main thing. But it's really not that hard. You just kind of fly around. Flying's a little weird. You have to hold jump to gain height. And if you let go, you start to fall. Falling doesn't matter a ton. I do question why Sky has this great, fist bolt in this level and one other level, but no other spot in the entire game. Alright, move on to a super fun level. This is the Tower of the Terralisk. If you're like, what in the world is a Terralisk? Well, I will show you at the end of this level. At least I think that the boss here is the Terralisk of the so-named tower. So we use the comet there to get in this door, which kind of resets the position of these platforms. Unfortunately, we're stuck waiting for this one. We're gonna do, another clip here. This one's more tricky. Hey, we got it. Nice. So it's more tricky because you can get crushed by the block. You can get crushed by both the first block and the second block in that room. It's really mean. And if you try to go too fast, then you get killed by it. But now we've got some disappearing blocks. Always a fun side-scroller mechanic. We're going to try to... Yeah, we got it. Nice. Both of those zips we got first try. Very good. Alright, say hello to the Terralisk. This is one of the few bosses that you cannot influence how quickly you can kill it. It takes as many cycles as it requires. There's nothing you can do to speed it up, other than hit it on the first frame that you can.
But aren't you impressed by the Mode 7 graphics?
Oh yeah, always.
State of the art.
Yeah, this game loves Mode 7.
Yeah, it really does.
The devs in this game are like, we're gonna use that in every level.
Genesis doesn't...
Alright, I have one more hit on this guy. 1, 2, and go. Alright. So as I kind of jump toward the middle of the room there, you'll see Sky kind of gets pulled to the center-ish of the room. You can end levels faster by being closer to the middle. Alright, and that's island number 1 in the world. So to get to island number 2, we have to do basically a bonus level here. This bonus level involves more Mode 7, and we get to pick up these gems. Gems, like coins in Mario, if you get 100, you get an extra life. So this is kind of designed to help new players to get a lot of lives before they go to the next world. But we're just going to hang out at the bottom because we'll end it faster that way. I don't have much else to say at this point. So any announcements or...
I figured this would be the time. It reminds me a lot of Sky Chase from Sonic Adventure. Just like, just gonna go in the corner and just walk away for a couple minutes, whatever. But yeah, I still think... Some people think this bid war is over between Ghouls and Ghosts and the original Mega Man 7 OST, but I for one, firmly believe that we can surpass that Ghouls and Ghosts 121 with the $40 original. But we got to make it happen. It takes a community to do it. But here, I'll pass it back.
All right, great. So we arrived at World 2. We finished chatting with the old man who increases our health by 1. And we're... Oh my gosh, jump button, please. I'll blame the controller again. We're off to, of course, the obligatory ice level in every Super Nintendo game. Alright, we're going to manipulate some drops in this level. So So you notice I went from basically no magic to full magic. That's because of when we killed the enemies that we killed. I'm going to try to do another one here. Alright, that's okay. I'm not going to get this other one either. I'm just going to... I like to show this one off, so we're just going to die. That works too, sure. I was going to reset the room, and that is a way to reset the room. Alright, so we get that drop.
RNG manipulation.
Yeah, exactly. Cool, so we get 2 full drops there. You know, ideally you don't die to do that, but, you know, it's okay if it happens. We want full magic to fight the boss in this level. Otherwise it's slow. This Crusher room is the first instance of a, like, really dangerous Crusher room. We've seen one more before this, but this one is extra bad because you have the ice physics along with being crushed. And you have these slimes. These slimes are the bane of my existence. They shoot a little baby slime up in the air, and the baby slime persists after the main slime dies, so it will still kill you. Here's our boss. It's a Mode 7 boss. Please jump, thank you. And the placement of these little windows to get through are random. So there's nothing you can do to predict it. You just kind of have to react as best you can. That was pretty generous at the end there. Thank you. That's it for that guy.
So this is basically just a Mega Man game, for those that don't know.
Yeah, it's Mega Man except you punch.
Yeah, right? So it's Mega Man 0. Okay, no.
Alright, we come to one of my least favorite levels. This is a river level, and it is terrible. If you ever play this game, you will agree. It's because these slimes exist. Oh. That's not so good. Oh, that's alright. We'll wait it out. So if you fall in the water here, it's more or less a death sentence if you are playing this casually, because fish come and attack you in the water. And so you have to stay on the logs, which are rotating, so you fall off of them. And it's a miserable experience all around. Now, everybody's favorite water temple. If you have ever played this game, you probably remember this level being incredibly annoying, but hopefully we'll finish it fairly quickly with some buffered magic attacks. So I'm just holding magic going through these doors. Okay, good. I caught it.
So is this the original annoying water temple then?
I think so.
It predates it by like 4 years, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't manage magic super well in the last level, so I have to get a little bit more here. We're going to hopefully not die fighting an enemy in a moment here. And then we'll be fighting the boss. Okay, we got it. So yeah, we should be fine here. Alright, this boss is really what makes this water temple terrible. Hopefully I get the quick kill, so I'm going to use this new spell that I got. Here. And here. 6, 7, 8. Okay, we got it. Nice. So that's the quick kill. If you fail that, those oysters or clams or whatever they are, they will release eggs, and the eggs turn into baby fish, and the baby fish turn into big fish. And once they turn into big fish, it is over. It is a miserable fight after that. You don't really stand a chance because they will chase you all around that room, and it's really hard to isolate them and make it work. Please. Just the baby magic, that's no good. Okay, that's fine though. We'll just do the alternate. Alright, so this is another little short, like, travel through the area level. Another clip there. And we did all of that specific magic usage so that we could get through this level with the correct amount of magic remaining once we started. Okay.
How do those like zip work? When you zip up to the wall?
Yeah,
How does that work?
so you have to kind of get yourself wedged into the wall, and you do that by pressing down and attack and then jumping. And once you're wedged in the wall, you jump, and then if you press jump and attack in kind of quick succession, you will get a zip.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Why it works, I
That's
don't
so
know.
easy.
It is, once you kind of get a feel for it, it's very rhythmic. I'm going to try to manipulate a drop in this level. We'll see if I can get it. Just a baby magic. Alright, we'll see if I can get the second one. Oh, I was way early on that punch. That's too bad. Okay, we'll have to do kind of a backup strat in that case. It's not a big deal. The backup strat is die at the beginning of the next level if we don't get any magic drops here. So we do this level at this point so that we can manipulate magic drops. The short explanation of the drop system is that it depends on the frame on which you kill enemies after entering a room.
That's not hard at all.
No. So if you, if you time it right, it's fine. But if you don't, like I did there, then it's bad. So, ideally you enter this area with full magic, but we don't. Instead, we have one. If I remember my count right there. Yep, sure do. All right, well, that's okay. Well, we can make it work.
So what makes like 100% like more? Like what else do you do? Like more levels?
Sorry, that was unfortunate. So there is not actually a 100%. It's just
oh no way.
There is just any percent.
That's all. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. We don't talk about 100%. We don't do that. Oh my gosh, please, Sky. That's
this level's tricky.
Okay, this work. Yeah, this level is super annoying. If you mess it up at the start, it's kind of hard to recover. Alright, we'll make this work. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, we do here. That's good. One more. Wow, that's unfortunate. So these air currents will push you up, and in theory you can jump while you're in them. With that said, it's not always easy to get the jump that you want.
Does it depend on where the cat is on your lap?
Yes, always. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy. So we trade hits to set up this. Oh, what a jerk. Okay, he moved in a way I did not expect. Alright, well that's fine. We'll just do it the slower way then. Wow. Oh, of course. What a jerk. Wow, man, we just trade hits back and forth. Yeah, so this guy's just kind of a jerk. He does pretty high damage and has these minions that appear and just kind of take his place. Yeah, so he's just kind of a jerk. Alright, we got him. Yeah, so easy to lose a lot of time there. So for context, I lost, I'll probably end up losing like 20 seconds on this level. And I think in my PB, I probably died like once or twice on him, so doesn't surprise me that it happened that way. Unfortunate, but so it goes.
But even PB runs this game are still having deaths. That's how you know it's a hard run.
Yeah, it's
that's
pretty
how you know
tough.
It's hard.
All right, we're gonna try for a quick skip here. I'm gonna take this a little bit slow to get this set up. Oh no, I almost had it. That's too bad. I delayed on the second comet a little bit too long. So what you're meant to do there is kind of do a comet and then follow it up with another comet to be able to get into an area where you can get more magic. More magic is a good thing. Wow, that's unfortunate. That's extra unfortunate. Alright. Well, this level is kind of like a culmination of all the things you've done thus far. Wow, that's not what I want. Alright, let's try that again. manip failed. How unfortunate. But I got full magic. That's okay. Alright, we can do...
It seems like it's such a technical game. Just all the moves you have to chain together.
Yeah, it's pretty technical, and you have to really keep a lot of timing in mind. Oh, yeah, man, I didn't even get that one. Shoot. Man, that's unfortunate. So what I was going for there was trying... Oh, you jerk. Why? Okay. Alright, that's fine. Sure, yeah.
Hello, Dragon? Why does he spit apples? Wait.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Wait.
But it is what they are, you are correct.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait, the apples try to eat you? Wait.
Yeah, the apples attack you. Come on, dude.
No, I just noticed, yeah.
Don't be like this, buddy.
He just wants me to keep complimenting him.
I notice my majesty. Alright, we got him. Yeah, so he's kind of a jerk. Ideally, you go in there with full magic, and he takes 8 cycles of punch, punch, crescent attack. I didn't go into full magic because I did not get the drops that I wanted, but so it goes. I didn't die is the more important thing. This hut is optional. You can skip it. Basically, this guy tells you, hey, you're ready to go take on the Great Tower, which is the last thing that will prove that you are ready to take on Ashura. In order to do that, we need to go through this forest. This forest is a bit of a maze. So I'm going to swap to 1, 2, 3 crescent, D6 twice, 3 times, and then let's begin. That's it. That's the whole level. So we go through a secret exit there. There is a intended exit, but it is terrible to get to. And this is the Great Tower. There's a lot that happens here. I'm probably not going to explain all of it super well. But first thing we're going to do is fail to get this set up correctly. That's okay. Do a zip again, and immediately try to get out of the wall there. So what I did there was climb up. Okay, that's fine. We'll just wait. So if you climb up into these crusher blocks with good timing, you can kind of stand inside them, but they can't be moving up or moving down as you are in them. It's kind of a weird timing thing. Yeah. Nice try, though. The Great Tower's fun. It kind of puts together all the things that you have done so far in the game. So I'm going to get a little bit of safety health here. Probably be fine without it, but it's good to get it. I'm going to try to get a magic drop here. 2. Boom. Please, please, please. Okay. We got it.
Are those bubbles or balls that are chasing you?
They were giant boulders.
I was wrong on all fronts. I thought they were like Bowser cannonballs and bubbles.
Yeah, it's a little unclear. I think of them as giant boulders kind of things.
Huh?
Let's try
and then you have to beat them up elevator.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, sure. Doesn't matter. Alright, well, that's not ideal, but it's okay. Okay, that'll work. We can get 2 comets in this room, so that's good. Alright, we're going to do one more zip to get up to the boss door. Okay. There we go. Alright, and then hopefully I don't whiff here. No, come back. Oh, what a jerk. Probably have like 2 more hits, if anything. 1 more hit, of course. So what we did there was hit the dragon's orb, and that upsets him, so he shoots a fireball at you. You let the fireball hit you. You activate the warrior force, which makes you invulnerable And it also doubles the damage you do, I think. So if you activate
You still
it
took
at
this
the right
Dragon
time-
Ball. So.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, don't you dare.
You're like, don't say it.
No, the dragon's like, how dare you?
Yeah, I'm purple. Come on.
So we wreck that dragon, and we get the final magic spell, the Phoenix. So we were going to do one more flight level here. It's another good opportunity to just relax and not do much.
Oh yeah, go make a sandwich. Maybe go, maybe donate $5 for a Steam key or $10 for a controller.
Yeah.
Or join on the bid war that's still happening tomorrow. With the Shade Man OST versus the Ghouls and Ghosts. But this has been a fantastic run. It's been really fun to see the game just actually shown. It's such a rare gem, this thing.
Yeah, I have not. When I submitted this, I hadn't played it for quite a while, so I was excited it got chosen. And all right, hang on, I have to fight the final boss here, which is not talking to this old man. It's very tempting to mash there. He only has one text box, and if you mash, he will then tell you the lore at this point, which you don't really need because you know if you are playing it. But it just takes time. I'm gonna do a little climb here. Pressing these guys just to make it a little easier. We'll get a magic pickup soon anyway, so it doesn't matter. These platforms fall, not all of them, but just the little baby platforms do. But if you hang on their side, it doesn't really matter. Whoa, hey. Everybody has a different way of climbing up here. But we have made it to Raglan's Citadel, and now we are going to do a boss rush. Every game has to end with boss rush.
Of course.
This poor guy came back like, I will have my revenge, and died faster than he did the first time. Unfortunately, we can't speed this guy up. He just is as slow as he was last time. So your attacks do different levels of damage. A punch is 1 damage and a kick is 2. So you have like a punch-punch-kick combo. But we don't really use it at all.
Don't like most enemies die in like a hit anyway?
Many of them do. There are some that take a bit more, slightly more beefy. But most of them, if you just like either punch them one time or jump and kick them, that's pretty reliable.
Yeah. But like you said, the kick is very strong, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Did we trade damage there? What happened? Okay. I didn't actually lose any health, so that's interesting.
I love tab.
Yeah, so the kick, jump and kick does 2 damage, so it's pretty good. Comet does 4, I think, per hit for context, which is why it's better to use on this guy. If you're doing jump kicks on this guy, it's, I think, twice the number of cycles. Goodbye. Alright, so they did not do every single boss in this boss rush, but they did some of the more annoying ones, which includes our clam friends here. Fortunately, we have the Phoenix now, and clams don't like phoenixes. Oh my gosh.
I do know that. I did learn that in school.
Yes, it is factual information. Alright, that was a little bit off, but we got it. The game devs decided, we're gonna skip the wind boss, the wind wolf guy, and just heavy fight this guy again.
Even they didn't like him. They were like, eh.
No, come back. Okay. So I run up to him and do a punch-punch-kick combo just to kind of get him so that I can do the Phoenix on him. And that's it for the boss rush. We skip one boss, I think. And then we get to fight Ashura with his chin. And he also comes equipped with a shield. And if you do not use the Phoenix, you cannot hurt him. So you have to use the Phoenix at least one time on him. Ow. Okay. If I start the final boss fight without full health for some reason, I'm going to need to take an intentional death, I think. But so we defeat Ashura with strategic use of our Phoenix, and we rescue the priestess. However, Ashura's head is still here, and the old man is like, "It's not over yet." And Ashura flies his head in and says, "I will summon Raglan." And he flies off and summons Raglan. Really great line here in the English version. Sky tells the old man, "Hey, you keep the priestess safe, and Raglan, who will keep you safe from me?" It's like stone cold. Nice. All right, well, yeah, I'm just gonna take an intentional death here. Oh, okay, maybe I won't. Please, thank you. Okay. So not having full health starting this fight is not good. Well, now it's extra not good. But we should be okay. Oh gosh. Okay, we're just gonna do that again. Please punch me. Punch me.
You're gonna show us the real strat.
Yeah, I want to get it right. So you do start with kind of minimal health with the death at least. So what you want to do is hit Raglan and trigger the spell that he does here, and not get hit by the spell like that first, please. Man, I'm having a lot of trouble timing this today. What is that?
It's not a free fight at all.
No, it's really not. He's really mean. Man, timing's bad. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, it was enough. Great. That was more than enough. So that's time. Sorry, I forgot to say. Yeah, I was so caught up in like, man, it's not working.
He just gets so caught up in it. It's like, oh yeah, time.
Yeah. So you basically like want to get hit by his body and not by the beam that he shoots out. The beam and the fire that it shoots do 2 damage, but the body only does 1. And if you don't get hit by Ashura like I did, then you have just enough health to do it with the amount of magic heals that you get there. Only time we use the heal spell. But yeah, thank you for the GGs. It's appreciated. Super fun little baby run.
Yeah, it goes so quick. Doing this casually,
it's terrible. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it will not take you half an hour.
You'll spend 5 days doing the water level.
Mm-hmm.
It is not easy.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed this run. Like I said, as the one person who actually owns this game. It's really cool to see it like played.
Yeah, I was telling you before we started that I had a friend who had this as a kid, and he fired it up one time when I visited. I was like, "Here, do the final level." I'm like, why would you do this? So I was just miserable the entire time.
It obviously worked. You're speedrunning it now.
Yeah, I kept it in mind long enough to be like, well, I will conquer.
One day I will come back.
Yeah,
but do you have any final closing remarks or any kind of final things you want to leave us with?
Yeah, I just want to thank you all for having me. It's always fun to be a part of it and get to show off a game and help a good cause. So I hope folks will donate and enjoy Mario Wonder tonight, like I have been in my own free time.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But yeah, thank you.
But yeah, no, honestly, fantastic run. Thank you so much, Vertz, for being here and just giving your support and love and all that. I was Cousin Catnip, for those wondering. I was your host this evening. I actually will be leaving when Wonder starts, because much like Vertz here, I'm also playing Wonder, so I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to see the final boss yet. But for those that don't know, I made What Is Sleeping in My Room, one of the Steam keys you can win for the $5 bid. I was here earlier with Sonic and tap dancing and just all the support everyone's been showing. Thank you so much. This event is possible because of people like yourself who give so generously and support and watch and tell your friends, and everything matters, everything counts, and it's all going to a good cause. So thank you, runners. Thank you, GOC. Thank you, Stryzer. And have a fantastic night and enjoy some Mario. Woo!